Hey, what's up you guys? Tony Fehr from St. Thomas Ford Lincoln here. Today we're going to take a closer look at the Ford Escape Titanium Hybrid. So it is a fully redesigned vehicle. The body style changed from 2019 to 2020. They're a little bit wider, a little bit longer than they used to be. They look really slick and sharp up front. A lot of people have said that they almost mimic like a Porsche SUV from the front and almost like a Mazda CX-5 or CX-9 on the back. Lots of second row leg room, sliding and reclining seats in the second row, some awesome features. And they introduced a hybrid, and there is a plug-in hybrid coming up as well. So what we're looking at today is the titanium trim level, obviously super top tier with the hybrid drivetrain. And I'm going to talk a little bit about the hybrid in a bit, but for now let's take a bit of a walk around on the outside and get a closer look at the new redesign. So we're looking at the rapid red color here. Titanium, you're obviously gonna have some nice classy chrome trimmings. I love the headlamps. I love the embedded slick fog lamps in here too. I love the 19-inch nickel coated alloy wheels. This rapid red color gets me every time. I love how they sort of complemented the black roof with the red to make it look kind of sporty and nice as well. Coming up on the rear end here, they just did a really good job with this. I like the modern lettering. Just an awesome vehicle. This one's got the embedded trailer tow package. Very few people need it, but we'll pop the back, take a quick look at your cargo space. A little bit longer cargo space than they used to have, nice and wide. Still have a full-size spare and some storage space pockets as well here too. These are second row folding and reclining seats, making the second row passengers have a very comfortable ride in the back. So one of the things I'm super proud about with the Ford Escape is its fuel mileage on this hybrid. So there's 3 engine options right now, and obviously my favorite would be the hybrid because gas prices are going up, and who doesn't want to save money these days? So there is a 1.5 liter EcoBoost, a 2 liter EcoBoost, and we have this hybrid, which is a 2.5 liter naturally aspirated 4-cylinder with the Atkinson conventional hybrid attached to it. So the 1.5 EcoBoost is actually totally new as well, because it's no longer a twin turbocharged 4-cylinder, it's now a twin turbocharged 3-cylinder, and all the Escapes have an 8-speed transmission. So a lot of times I like to take people on a test drive in the regular SE with the 1.5, and they're like, yeah, it drives just like the other one was. I'm like, well, did you know it's actually a 3-cylinder engine? And they're all surprised, and they're like, well, that sounds good. At least I'm not sacrificing any power. And then they obviously love to hear that they're gonna be spending less on fuel. The 2 liter EcoBoost, so twin turbo 4-cylinder, lots and lots of power out of that thing, some good tow capacity. And then this hybrid, I think, is the best of both worlds. Excellent fuel mileage, still lots of power because it's got the 8-speed transmission. And so this is a conventional hybrid. This is the most original and the most proven type of hybrid. So it actually recharges while you coast and while you brake. So what's coming soon is the plug-in hybrid, which you do plug in your house with a 110 or a 240 would be a lot better. And so you get to take advantage of that. You can actually isolate the battery when you want to on the plug-in hybrid and then still have the regenerative braking and coasting too. Not really available yet. We've seen 1 or 2 of them, and they're going to be a lot more available in the coming years. So you can actually get a front-wheel drive and an all-wheel drive hybrid up here in southwestern Ontario, where we get a lot of snow on the roads in the winter. Almost everybody opts for the all-wheel drive hybrid, so that's all we order. Now let's go and take a look on the inside of the car, as we always do, and go over the tech options and things like that, and we'll talk a little bit about fuel mileage too. All right, so before we gonna go over the options in this too, I mean, so if you're a Canadian, you're gonna understand this. The fuel mileage is incredible. I actually oftentimes I pick up one of my customers Ford Escape Titanium hybrids for them, and take it in for service. He's an elderly man. He can't get out of the house very often with COVID. He's kind of concerned with that. So I often drive about 30 minutes on the highway back and forth to his house. And I can actually get his fuel mileage down to 5.7 liters per 100 kilometers. So if you're familiar with that, that's about the fuel mileage. That's actually better than when they had the Ford Fiesta, our tiniest car that we ever built. So this hybrid gets incredible fuel mileage on the highway, and then even when you have to mix that up with some city driving, it's still going to be well below the average of any crossover out there. So very, very impressive fuel stats. Like any other Ford, it has a 3-year 60 bumper to bumper, 5-year 100K powertrain warranty. And then all the hybrid components, if you're still leery about going into hybrid, they're actually covered for 10 years or 160,000 kilometers, whichever comes first. So if you're concerned about the hybrid, that you feel like it's not proven enough yet, you don't need to worry about that, because we back it with an awesome warranty. Let's talk about some of the features. All right, so moving left to right like I usually do. Got the memory seating here, automatic lights, and actually what's interesting is the Ford Escape Titanium Hybrid has a button to release the gas cap, which no other vehicle does. Only hybrids do. The Explorer hybrid does the same thing. And then here, what I love is that now we have a fully digital cluster. There's no more analog in there. And right now I have it in the COM screen, where basically everything is wiped away when you're actually driving. The only thing that'll pop up would be your digital speedometer. You can have all kinds of different configurations here depending on what you like. So you got your digital speedometer, you got your power kilowatts, so it's actually going to show how much of the battery is being used at any time. You got your battery life there, which you'll see that recharge as you coast and brake. And yeah, lane keeping assist, everything from lane keeping assist and adaptive cruise control. Each one of those rectangles in front of my screen there represent 1 car length, so I can toggle that depending on what I'm comfortable with. And then I've got lane centering as well. Lane centering, showing that little steering wheel there. So not only will it keep me in the lane, it'll actually keep me centered in the lane all the time. I could take my hands off the wheel, scratch my nose, rummage around, but in about a minute, it'll say, hey, put your hands back on the wheel. It's there to help you out, not to take control. Obviously, we got our Sync 3 touchscreen, nice 8-inch. It's built in there solid. I see the titanium here has like a built-in wood grain panel, just to give it that classy look still. In this titanium elite package, you know, it's got these really nice 2-tone seats between ebony and sandstone. And yeah, climate control down here with your heated seats, heated steering wheel and dual zone, rear defroster and heated mirrors. And we've got our dial shift. So they went away from the gear shift just to make it feel like there's more space inside here. Electronic parking brake, the auto hold feature. I absolutely love that feature. So if you're stuck in traffic and you're tired of taking your foot on and off the brake, you can literally just keep your foot, you basically put your foot down and you'll see a green light that'll glow on the cluster saying that the auto holds on, and you can take your foot off the brake and it won't crawl forward. And then like any other vehicle, it has different drive modes as well. Eco mode, sport mode, and slippery conditions and things like that. It actually changes the whole theme and interface depending on what drive mode it is, just for some aesthetics. And active park assist. This car will actually parallel park and perpendicular park itself for you. You can choose, what are you doing? Are you doing a perpendicular park in or out, parallel park in or out, and you basically set your signals, and then you put it in neutral and you just let the car do the work, because it has the sensors that pick it up for you. This button right here will actually turn off your parking sensors if you find them a nuisance and don't like them. And we've got a wireless charging pad down there, USB and Thunderbolt, as well as 12 volt and some nice storage space in the second row. So that's a closer look at the Ford Escape Titanium Hybrid, my absolute favorite color, favorite transmission and stuff. I had to pull this one up to show you guys. If you guys want some more information on this vehicle or vehicles like this, my contact information is below. If you guys are interested in seeing any more walkarounds or closer overviews on any Ford or Lincoln products, I've probably got it all. So please send me a message or contact me, and I'd be happy to do so. Again, Tony Fehr from St. Thomas Ford Lincoln. Thanks for watching.